Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link tree down below. Has the links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there, follow me across all my social media platforms, or talk to me because I'll talk back. Also down there as well is a link to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Listen, folks. Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be doing a live radio show. We're going to talk about the game the Jets just played. We're going to be talking about the upcoming game they have as well on Thursday night. We're going to be discussing it all. So call in. I love going back and forth with folks about this football team. So with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks about the New York Jets stunning the Cincinnati Bengals and beating them 34-31. Woo! Let me tell you something. I'm fired up, man. I'm fired up, okay? I am fired up, and I am so proud to be a Jets fan. I'm so proud. This team went out on the field and left it all on the field. They put it all together. And after all the things that we were going through from that bad game against New England, you know, we had the Bengals coming in. This was a very hot team in the AFC. They lead the AFC North. They got all these weapons and all this stuff. There was a lot of questions from the fan base. There was a lot of questions all over the place about the Jets. What kind of team is this? Can they pull it together? What's going on with Sulla? What's going on with LaFleur? Let me tell you something. They did just that. They looked within themselves. This young team looked within themselves and said, we're going to correct the issues that we're having. We're going to check these issues. And guess what? We're going to go out there and we're going to show you guys what time it is. And they did just that. They did just that. I want to go to the top because let me tell you something. I've been on Mike LaFleur's case all season long. All season long, as everybody else has been. This guy, Mike LaFleur, took himself off the sidelines and put himself back up in that booth, okay? Put himself up in that booth, and the play calling was completely different than anything we've seen this season, okay? This play calling against the Bengals was aggressive. It was extremely aggressive. It was on point. It had a rhythm to it, and it was wildly unpredictable. This Bengals coaching staff, I could tell, Mike LaFleur was a step, 2 steps, sometimes 3 steps ahead of this Bengals defensive coaching staff. He understood the ins and outs. You could tell he knew everything about them. He had been scouting them. He was ready to go. Couldn't wait. He figured out a way to utilize Elijah Moore effectively early in the game. He figured out how to utilize Denzel Mims effectively early in the game. Mind you, we were completely without Corey Davis. He didn't play in this game. He figured out how to make sure that multiple offensive targets on this team were utilized within his game plan. This game from him, amazing. Amazing. Completely amazing. You know who else was amazing? Mike White. Wow. I mean, this guy, we saw him in preseason. We were all like, okay, he's solid. You know, he's efficient, effective. All right, yeah, he could be. Let me tell you something. We came into this week, he was one of the biggest question marks. People were like, well, what are we going to get out of him? How's he going to look? Mike White came out and had a ball, okay? Mike White was 37 of 45. He had 405 yards throwing. I can't even remember the last time a Jets quarterback has had over 400 yards throwing the ball. I don't even remember, okay? He had 3 TDs and he had 2 interceptions. We'll get into the 2 interceptions in a second. He also caught a 2-point conversion, which was crazy in this game. All right, Mike White was phenomenal. He came out, he showed a lot of poise, and he was so smart with the football. He was a guy that just was taking what the defense was getting him. He was getting the ball out of his hands quick. I'm talking quick, okay? He come out on the drive, he 4, 5, 2. First down, all right, let's keep it moving. He get 3, then he get 6, then he get 3 more. Okay, first down, let's keep moving. He give you 4, he give you 5, then he give you another 6. All right, keep it going. Like, he just kept doing that until he could take deeper shots. He wasn't taking wild risk with the football. He wasn't doing any of that stuff. He was putting it in guys' hands effectively and allowing them to go and continue to make plays in stride. That's what he was doing. And he made a lot of big-time throws in this football game. A lot of big-time throws. As a matter of fact, the first points that we've had in the first quarter this season came from a Mike White-led touchdown drive. Okay? A touchdown in the first quarter. A touchdown on the first drive. Insane. That's your boy Mike White. That's your boy Mike White. Came out, they moved smoothly down the field, boom, throws his touchdown, said and done. Touchdown drive led, it's said and done, and the Jets really got off hot, right? Now, after our first touchdown drive, right, after that first drive, we did stall a little bit offensively. We started to make some mistakes, right? Got the ball back eventually. There was an interception. I believe that was the one that came off of Crowder's hands. But the defense stood tall because the Cincinnati did get it deep in our red zone. But the defense stood tall and was able to actually get the ball back, and Cincinnati turned it over on downs. They went for it on fourth down. They were trying to take the game away early. They wanted to try to put us away early like we've seen a lot of other teams do. But the defense played well and stood tall, especially Quentin Williams with a big sack early in the game. We got the ball back. Then we come out, we throw another interception, but that came off of Michael Carter's helmet. It was like, see, there were so many mistakes. Then we also had a missed field goal. That hurt us a lot as well. Then we came out as well again and had a fumble. It was just like so many things, and you started to feel that, oh man, this is just the same old Jets. We come out hot, then we're not doing things. Now we got a lull offensively. Oh man, what is going to go on? And we started to see the Bengals, put some things together and get on the scoreboard. Then we get the ball back right before the half with 1 minute and like 51 seconds left. Now, usually in the past, you would have seen a Jets football team fold. If this was Todd Bowles would have just ran that clock out. We would have went into the half down, and we would have came out at the half and seen what we can do. Not this coaching staff, not this football team. They said, you know what, we're going to push the football down the field and we're going to try to find a way to get a score. Let's get our momentum back. What's happened has happened. That's in the past. It's time to move forward. This is a new time. And that's exactly what happened. 1 minute and 51 seconds left. The Jets were able to put together a drive and get themselves another touchdown. Now, in that drive for the touchdown, Keelan Cole catches a one-handed ball for a touchdown. That's what we all thought. It looked like a touchdown to me. I'm not saying that because I'm wearing green. I'm saying it looked like a touchdown to me, baby. The call gets overturned. The one-handed catch, phenomenal. It was phenomenal. What effort. I thought it was a touchdown. They review it. It gets overturned. Now we're all sitting back like, man, the refs have worked us. Here we go again. Now we're getting worked over by the refs. Mike White, unflappable. No problem. You want to take those points off the board? Give me another shot. Goes back, hikes the ball, drops back, finds Berrios for a touchdown. Now you can keep them points on the board, dog. We will not be denied. We will not be denied today. We will not be denied. That put the score 17-14 at the half. 17-14 at the half, man. And we came out after the half. We kept things rolling offensively. Mike White eventually got hit and hurt, though. We got a penalty for a roughing the passer call. He gets hit. He leaves the game after the half in the third. And we're like, man, dang, we have some really good things going. Josh Johnson, though, big smile, puts his helmet on, comes out there. And guess what? LaFleur is still able to dial up things to make him successful as well. He could have had a touchdown. He found Mims in the end zone, but Mims ended up dropping the ball. That ended up, with us kicking another field goal, okay? Then we kicked another field goal on another drive as well. And so we were trying to find a way. All the fans, I was talking to all these different people, and it was like, man, we got to find a way to stop the Bengals. If we can stop them here, we really got a chance. So the Bengals come out, and they're able to drive down and get themselves a score, man. That took the score to 31-20 Bengals, and everybody's like, well, that's the death blow. It's over, man. We fought valiantly. It is what it is. We're a young team. We're just trying to find our way. Maybe next game. No. Mike White said, no, not next game, this game. This is my game, okay? Mike White came out and was able to continue to lead another drive down the field, and it eventually scored. Ty Johnson was able to get in for a touchdown, but they missed a two-point conversion. So that took the score of the game 31-26. And now we're like, okay, we back in the game. It's late, but we got a shot. We can take this one. We got a shot. We got a chance. This defense just must get a stop. And this defense have been playing well all game. It really, really had. Playing very well all game. And I'll get to them in a second. But we were just looking for a stop. And everybody's looking around like, who's going to be able to make the stop? Can we hold them and get them to punt the football? We kick the ball off to them. They get it, right? Joe Burrow drops back on his first play, looking around. And you see Shaq Lawson run in. And you can see him turn and look around. And you could see that he realized, this is a screen. You could see he realized, wait a minute. This is something's going on here. This is a screen. Puts his hands up, knocks the ball up into the air, and is able to pick it off. Interception. We get the ball on Cincinnati's 13. Everybody's going beside themselves now. Everybody's hyped. Because we're like, wow, 31-26, we in the game, and we got a chance now. Now we just got to put it away. This is our shot. Let's make it happen. Mike White comes out, Mr. Unflappable, finds Croft in the end zone, touchdown Jets, 34-31. Unbelievable game plan today. Unbelievable play from the offense. Unbelievable play from Mike White. This offense was amazing. This offense was amazing against the Bengals. Michael Carter was phenomenal as well. Oh, man, his running after the catch, the running game was solid today as well. Man, what a game offensively. But I also want to give the flowers to the defense. This defense was unbelievable. C.J. Mosley is playing some of the best linebacker play I've seen as a Jet. Like, some of the best linebacker play as a Jet that I've seen in a while, man. This guy's flying around out there, laying hits. Gerard Davis playing well as well, coming off of an injury. He had some impact plays. Quentin Williams was causing disruption all game long. This Jets defensive front held the Bengals to 41 total yards rushing. I'm going to say that again. This Jets defensive front held the Bengals to 41 yards total rushing. This is serious, man. But where I really want to focus as well defensively is on this young secondary. This young secondary was one of the biggest question marks going into, coming out of, the offseason. There was a lot of questions. Will they be able to hold up? There's a lot of inexperience. These guys are going to just kind of have to learn on the job what's going on here. Well, guess what? Coming into this game, they were one of the biggest question marks as well. Everybody was saying, oh, Jamar Chase, he's going to light us up. The Bengals' offensive weapons going to have a field day with us. Chase is going to go off. He just had 200 yards. He's breaking all these records, 700, plus yards so far receiving. He's just going to eat up this Jets secondary. No, he didn't. You better hold the phone on that one, my friend. Jamar Chase had 3 catches for 32 yards and 1 touchdown. Bryce Hall put the clamps on that boy. Put the clamps on him. Put the clamps on that boy. You know what I'm saying? Echols was playing extremely well. You saw Michael Carter II knocking balls down. He was all over the place flying around as well. This Jets young secondary showed up and showed out. Showed up and showed out, man. I am proud. I am so proud of this Jets team. So proud of this Jets team. And I want this to continue. I'm hoping that we can keep this momentum going forward, and let's just continue to roll. This Jets future, if we can continue to perform like this, I'm telling you, we have such a bright future. And salutes to Sulla and his coaching staff as well. Mike LaFleur, I'm hoping that, man, this is you turning the corner as an offensive play caller in this league, as an offensive coordinator in this league, man. So comment down below and let me know what you folks think. What were your thoughts about this Jets victory? How did you feel about Mike White? I want to know, folks, what are your thoughts about the way this Jets defense played against the Bengals? I'm just beside myself. I can go on for 30 years about how proud I am of this New York Jets football team playing their hearts out and getting the Bengals and getting a victory, all right? So you folks comment down below. Let's go back and forth. You folks have a good one. Peace.